Let's this.
Yeah.
We've engaged with Anu for 42 episodes. All right, Anu. Though you might have not come, you and I and you, Sudhanshu and I, we've regularly stayed in touch on what to do, what not to do, things like those. I remember the first day I called you. All right, and मैं डर डर के फोन किया था कि हेलो अनु, can I speak with you? All right.
Yeah.
When you first heard about 1K,
Yep.
what were your thoughts? Was it something like अरे क्या बेवकूफ बंदा है, or
No,
was it like
I was excited when you called me. I was like, gutsy है भाई बंदा. मैंने कहा gutsy है और मैंने सोचा कि sorry, some of them don't understand Hindi. I'm sorry. I thought that he's pretty gutsy that he called, and then I was like, why has he called me? I'm just a newbie. Like I've been in the industry. People who have been an integral part of the business knows what I've done majorly into B2B and B2C. People who have known me, because I am not very active on LinkedIn. I don't usually engage with people out of my circle. I'm an extrovert, but if you know me, I'm an extremely introvert person. I have my own circle. I have my own circle of people. Then I have my own social circle. And then I have acquaintances. And then, people outside working and all. So I was pretty much surprised that, okay, out of so many people, especially founders and all, this guy is calling me. And it took me by surprise. And then I was like, okay, if he has so much confidence in me, I should show some in myself and let's just get on with it. So yeah, thank you so much,
awesome?
Imran, for the call that day, and thinking that I have the potential and I can make a difference. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for accepting that request. All right. After that, so then we started the show. You
Yep.
selected a product. How confident were you of delivering to that 5 lakh number?
See, I have always.
Sorry. Let me just finish that, because I'll be honest, you were actually putting your name on the line.
Yeah.
Right? मैं तो show चलाता हूँ, मैं तो show खत्म करके चले जाऊँगा. Right?
Right.
I would finish the show and I would move on. Right?
Right.
But you were actually putting your name on the line. Right? That so were you like, oops, okay, what if it doesn't happen? Were you confident firstly that we'll hit that number?
Yeah. So I have a very simple thing that I don't, I'm always, so if I select a product now, I'm always confident about it that, so this is how I have always functioned, that, whenever we as a team or I as an individual decide anything, right? So in our teams also, there are times when, so let's say there are 5 people in the team. There are times when five of us will agree. There are times when 3 of them will agree. We always do majority in my team. We say let's take calls, and if 2 people are not in agreement and 3 are in agreement, then once we decide as a team that this is what we are going to do, irrespective of what my personal feeling is about that decision, irrespective of what my personal influence or what my personal thoughts are on that decision, if the team has decided we are moving forward, then it's a do or die. You do it without anything. So for me, since you gave us the platform, you gave us the opportunity to select the product, and if you go back to that episode, you will see I was firm and affirmative on my decision of going ahead with the bag, right?
Right.
So I'm never worried about whether I'm going to achieve it or not. The only thing I worry about is putting in my 100% into anything that I do, because people say that results doesn't matter, but how I always phrase is, if you've given your 100%, you will never be disappointed with the result. You will always be happy. You'll always come out smiling. It might, it may not be 100, but it will be 99.9% and you will be happy. It will be somewhere around that makes you happy. So yeah.
Absolutely, so true. We hit the 5 lakh number.
We were
uh,
not expecting to hit it, right? We just hit it.
that's right, and that was my next question. We just hit it.
Yeah.
Right? We hit that 5 lakh number. Do you think we hit it by luck, or do you think we genuinely put in hard work in it?
No, not really. I will say it was out of luck, and it was he was talking for that deal for a long period of time, and it converted. But I would like to say one thing here, that guys, it's not a miracle that will happen in a day. or so, right? It takes years for a business to build. It takes years for a brand to build. But what you have to understand is so let's just remove this B2B order. But if you will see the journey and you ask, um, I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, but I'm just trying to remember. Um,
Sudhanshu?
no, not Sudhanshu. The guy who owns the business. I know it's Sudhanshu.
Adnan.
Adnan, yeah. I was saying Arhan, Adnan. If you ask Adnan, he will tell you, he can tell you the growth of
Yeah.
his brand since we started working on it, from an average order of, from getting one or two orders or three orders from on daily basis, to taking it up to 10 or 12 or 15, right? Taking the business from 14.99 per day to 10,000, 15,000 a day, right? And the amount of learning that he has done with us in past 40 days, and those, with those learnings and with those experience, he's going to build it to another, another 10 lakhs or 5 lakhs, what he's going to do. So I mean, honestly speaking, it's not the number that matters. It's the amount of efforts, it's the amount of learnings, it's the amount of understanding that you have learned as a person, as an individual, that you're going to use it. Because the basics never changes, right? It
Absolutely.
might take you a month, it might take you 2 months, it might take you a year, it might take you 2 years, but if you consistently work on it, you will be there, you will eventually end up doing it, right?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's about it. And uh, if we really do it consistently, for the next 1 month, you will see the business will grow up to 30 lakhs also. It
Absolutely.
totally depends on what product you are doing. I always emphasize on, guys, give a thought about what you want to sell. Will you buy it as a consumer?
So true. So true. So true. Two more questions, very
Yes.
quick ones. Uh, in season 4,
Yep.
we may actually take one of the three businesses from where they are. Let's say she moves consistently, stays at 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. We'll take them from 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs to 1 CR.
Mhm.
Would you want to see that happen? Or would you like, no, no, let's try something else also?
It totally depends on what products are we talking about. To be very honest, I am somebody who comes from beauty and wellness. I am always keen on doing beauty because I think there's so much scope. I love to do hair, I
Absolutely.
love to do skin, I love to do something which is into wellness because I'm a female, right? And I mean, anything into grooming in this segment, it automatically entices me, and it keeps my creative juices flowing because that's how I am a person. But I don't mind exploring shibus also. But I would love to explore something which we haven't done so far.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Last question. When do
Yes.
you start your brand?
Hopefully, I will give you the good news this year. I'm going to share it with everyone.
Like, शादी कब कर रही है? And you're like, oh, this year I have to get married.
No, no, no.
Oh,
शादी के time में अभी लड़का नहीं मिला है. So yeah,
uh,
I'm in the
uh,
process of finding the groom. But yes, I think I will be launching my brand this year, hair care brand,
awesome.
and I'm going to share it with everyone. And you guys will be the first people to know.
Absolutely.
Will probably be the first person to know it,
Too good. Too good. Too good.
and then
For sure.
everyone I will share it. And guys, don't forget to place your order.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll definitely add to cart, initiate checkout, and purchase. Awesome. 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 Dariano, thank you so much.
Thank
It
you,
was a
Imran.
sheer pleasure working with you. Sheer pleasure.
Thank you
Sheer
so
pleasure.
much.